Hey, what's going on, pilots? Thank you for joining me for another review. This time, not a Gundam model kit review, but instead a Star Wars kit review. This kit is the Razor Crest from Star Wars The Mandalorian, and honestly, this review will probably be short, sweet, and to the point because there's not a whole lot to really go into at this point in time. I just kind of wanted to go through a lot of things that I've experienced so far, and I'll probably do a second review after I apply some of the panel lining and some of the decals as well. So this is the silver coating version. So as you can see, a bit shinier than most. Yep. So I'm going to switch to the cam here in a bit, so don't worry. I want to show you guys some of the details of the kit, um, and then kind of like just show you what it's like. 'Cause I feel like that camera is kind of blowing out the details of the kit a lot. So I'll switch to my other camera in a bit. But I don't really have to talk about articulation or anything that I normally would with a Gundam kit. Um, in terms of assembly, this thing was pretty easy to assemble. I literally cut it out. I laid all the pieces out and then I put it together. Um yeah, it's pretty freaking simple. Um the only major things um that I'll say is that because it is a silver coating kit, I highly recommend either getting a Molotov chrome marker or getting the Gundam marker that's the GX11, whichever one the silver plating one is. Because after you cut these out, there will be like gray plastic areas at the points that you cut because it's a silver coating. The parts themselves are not made out of entirely that silver look. So you're going to have to go back and kind of do some dots, some touch ups there. But all in all, it's not really that bad. That will take like 5 seconds of going through, just kind of dotting each thing, and then it matches entirely. So without further ado, let me switch to the other camera here so I can show off some of the details. And we're back. So kind of zooming in on this kit, you can kind of see a lot of the details. There's a lot of panel lines in here, a lot of like real intricate small details. I mean, and this thing is literally like, in comparison, it's not even quite the size of your hand. So it's pretty small, but the thing is that it packs a lot of details into all that. The one thing that I will say Bandai is really good at is panel lining, and this thing has a lot of it. So the whole thing is silver. It only comes with 2 silver injected molds and then this base here, but it does come with some decal stickers, which you can put on right after this, because if you have ample lighting in your place, honestly, you'll still be able to see some of those panel lines and everything. Um, if that's just as far as you want to take it with a snap build and just throwing on the decals. I'm gonna probably go back through and hit it with a quick gloss coat. I'm probably not even going to disassemble it. I'm probably literally just going to hit it with a gloss coat like this because there's no moving parts, so I don't really need to disassemble it. And then after I apply that gloss coat, I'm just going to go through and panel line everything. There are some areas that kind of got scuffed up, so I might even go in there and touch it up with a chrome marker, um, very lightly. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot to the details of this kit. It is a really fine looking Star Wars kit. If you're looking to grab one, um, I really like it just because it's from one of my favorite shows, The Mandalorian. And I do have the Mandalorian silver coating version Beskar armor model kit behind me. I just have to figure out when would be best to kind of tackle that kit, because it's not gonna be as quick as this one. This one really did not have a whole lot of parts. If you guys go see my snap build video, it is really short. Um, there's not a whole lot actually parts wise for this kit. It's really like one Gundam sprue because it comes in such a tiny box, which is great because sometimes you just need those really quick, really simple, really intricate builds that still look good on your desk or table or wherever you're building. Um, But yeah, I'm really happy with this kit in particular, and I really think that this is a nice change from Gunpla, and it really kind of helps me just do something pretty easy. I mean, I know I'm doing high grades, but I'm really trying to go through and sand and all that stuff. And the only thing I'm doing with this one is I'm literally building it, doing quick little touch ups, doing some quick panel lining after a gloss coat, and then that's it. So I'll probably come back to this and kind of just show off what it looks like with the panel lining. But I don't have anything else. So that's really all I have for this particular kit. Thank you guys for joining me for this model kit review. I know this is not the norm. I know I usually do Gundam kits on this channel, but I kind of wanted to switch it up, and I'm really kind of glad I did. It helped me kind of reset a little bit, so I can go back to some of the kits I am building and really get into the nitty gritty. Don't worry though, I'm going back to Gundam on the next set of videos, so please don't think that I'm just automatically abandoning Gundam kits. As you can see, I still have a whole bunch behind me. So thank you guys for joining me for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this little switch up, and I hope you guys kind of enjoy this kit. And if you like this kit, stay tuned, because I'll tell you right where to find it. So without further ado, make sure you guys grab your hobby gear, prepare for your next mission, and as always, Sortie out and hobby on. Hey, what's going on, pilots? If you liked the kit in this video, then I highly recommend stopping and seeing our friends at the Gundam Shoppers Network. On that website, you can find multiple Gunpla kits in various grades. You can also find things like Gundam option sets and decals for your custom builds. You can even find hobby tools and other hobby items that will help you build your Gundam kits as fast and as clean as possible. Gundam Shoppers Network also has a very extensive community section. In this community section, you can find things like Gunpla building resources, Gunpla model kit reviews, and recommended US and international retailers. Now, this is one of the most important sections I think that they have to offer, because if they don't have the kit available in their stores, they will still make sure that you have all the resources available to you to make sure that that kit gets into your hands, even if it's from another vendor. The Gundam Shoppers Network also has a news section that features things coming to the site in the future, various discount coupon codes, and they also have some interviews that they conduct with content creators such as Plamo-therapists. So if any of those kits, tips and tricks, and resources interest you, then I'd highly recommend checking them out. And as always, pilots, Sortie out and hobby on, and I'll see you in the next video.